All the continents on Earth were once joined together, but over geological time, they separated and took the shape we know today. The theories that explain this separation are continental drift and plate tectonics. Want to learn about them and know more about this process? Let's get into the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Paolo, I'm a geography teacher, and welcome to JO Illustrata. Let's start this video by talking about continental drift. But don't forget, if you want to really understand this topic, stay with me until the end. Otherwise, you'll get lost along the way, all right? So let's go. Well, this theory was officially proposed by Alfred Lothar Wegener. Wegener. It's hard to say that name, huh? Well, I'm going to make it sound more Brazilian and call him Wagner. I hope you don't mind. In the book, The Origin of Continents and Oceans, in the year 1915. Well, but what is this theory about, after all? Wegener started from the hypothesis that the continents were once joined together in a single landmass called Pangaea. You must have heard of Pangaea, right? Pangaea is the name of this supercontinent, right? Which was given by Wegener himself, where Pan means all and Gaia means Earth, so it would be something like all the Earth. Well, what did he base that claim on? It's important for you to know that up until that moment, there wasn't any concrete proposal that Pangaea actually existed. But Wegener had strong evidence that actually supported this hypothesis. And I'm going to mention here three of them that I consider to be the most important. The first would be paleontological evidence. In other words, similar animal fossils that were found in different regions of the planet, like on the African coast and the Brazilian coastline, as you can see in this image I'm showing on the screen. In addition, there was also geological evidence, where geomorphological features were noticed that seemed to have a kind of continuity before the continents separated, as you can see in this image. In addition, Wegener also noticed that the continents seemed to fit together, as if they were large pieces of a puzzle. And tell me, doesn't that make sense? Doesn't it really seem like America and Africa were once joined as a single continent? But even though all this evidence made sense, Wegener's ideas weren't very well accepted at the time, right? In a way, he was kind of mocked and rejected by the scientific community of the time, right? Like Nelson making fun of Bart, you know? But in a way, they were even right in their questioning, because there was a question that Wegener still didn't know how to answer. And it was this: what forces would be capable of moving the continents? So what forces would those be? Imagine yourself at that time facing this big question. Would you believe in Wegener's theories or not? I doubt you would. So let's find out, right? What are these forces? But before that, guys, a couple quick favors. Leave a like to support. You might think it's not much, right? And for you, in fact, it isn't. But it makes a big difference here on YouTube, okay? So leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And now we're also on Instagram, okay? So follow us there on Instagram too. We're leaving the link down here in the video description, okay? So let's go, no more stalling. Let's continue with the video. Well, in the period after the 1940s, new important evidence was found that helped to further strengthen Wegener's ideas. This was largely due to the new technologies of the time, like sonars, for example, which helped in the recognition of undersea features. One of them being the mid-ocean ridge, which is a kind of mountain chain left there by the supposed separation of the continents. It would basically be like the scar left by this great separation. As you can see in this little animation that I'm showing on the screen, and through the new evidence found and also with the continuation of studies, the theory of plate tectonics emerged, which says that the Earth's surface is divided into plates that move in different directions. Their main movements are convergent, divergent, and transform. Well, but I'm not going to get into that now because I've already made a whole video here talking just about these movements. Okay, guys? So if you want to know a little more about this, go check out that video, okay? I'm leaving the link here in the description and also in the card up here. And this new theory finally answers that never-ending question I mentioned at the very beginning, remember? About the forces that would be able to move the continents. As you can see in this little animation I'm showing on the screen. These are the convection currents that occur in the Earth's upper mantle, which perfectly explain the theory of continental drift proposed by Wegener back then, where all the continents we know today had actually once been just one. In other words, Pangaea. So that's it, folks. Thank you very much for staying with me until now. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.